स्टार्ट किया? Good evening, students. So you are not aware of transportation questions. So have you listened online? Are you there in online? Online में था? हाँ? You are there in online. You both? No. Online का क्लास भी नहीं सुना. So just ask your friends, okay? So let us start another question of Vogel's approximation method. So ऑनलाइन में इतना कम है क्यों? So I will explain one question for your, मतलब आप तो नहीं है ना, इसीलिए ये मेथड मतलब इम्पोर्टेंट है. दूसरा two methods you get it from your friends, okay? So this is 873. This is not. So copy down this question, 873 389. I have already explained this, but for you both only I am explaining again. So the requirement is 50, 80, 80, 60, 70. Online students still not joined. Why? Many students. So let us treat this P1, P2, P3 and P4. Here also P1, P2, P3 and P4. So in here, yes, not like that. It's like penalty, like penalties. Acha, these are demand. Okay, requirement. Okay. So this P1 we need to take first least number. What is the least number from this row? 3. So the next least number is 7. So we need to take 7 minus 3 as 4. Here 8 minus 3, 5. Here 3 minus 5, it's 2. Okay, this we have done as per the row wise. So now we need to do as per the column wise. So 8 minus 3 it's 5, and 8 minus 3 it's 5, and 5 minus 3 it's 2. Okay, so from this now we need to select the highest number from the row wise and the column wise. So which one is the highest number from this? So that this is a 5 number, but we have 3 5s. So which one we need to select? We need to select the 5 which is getting the least number from. So let us take this 5. So here 3 is getting, right. so that is also least number. But we'll take this 5, this is also the least number in this column wise, where we'll take this 5, this is also least number, right? So now this 5 and this 5 here, the same 3 is coming, so now we'll take this 3, okay, as a least number, and we will, how many units are required in the warehouse 1? 50, but F2 is providing 70, so it is satisfying, right? W1 का requirement F2 fulfill कर रही है ना, इसलिए take the total 50 units, W1 will take total 50 units from F2, okay. So now F2 में कितना होगा, अभी 50 लिया दिया था, हाँ या
P1 P1 4
क्या
मैम P1 4
P1 P2 P3
मैम P1 रो
रो, हाँ यही था ना,
P1 डबल 4
this one row wise like this only, no?
yes ma'am,
this one, this is column line, this is row line, this is column, so 8 minus, acha 7 is there, no? Okay, we'll take 4, okay, so 7 minus 3 is 4, okay. So next this 50, that one also okay, so this 3 only will get, right? So we have W1 has required 50, we gave 50, so now this column will be cancelled, okay, this make it as 0. So the next P2, 7 minus 3, next remaining numbers are 7 minus 3. If the matrix is for 4 into 4, now there will be another number, no? So we need to choose less numbers from among those numbers, okay. So now only 2 numbers are there, so 7 minus 3 is 4, 8 minus 1 9, so 3 minus 5 2, here it's nothing because it's already got cancelled. Now 7 minus 3 4 and 2, okay. So now which one is the biggest number? 4, right? So tell me which number we need to take. Actually this question is wrong, so I will explain one other question. I just got to know now. On that day we have did, but it got wrong numbers. I will explain other question. The question is given wrong actually. Tell me one question of Vogel's approximation method, online students. Tell me one method. Look at your book. ठीक है, we will take this one. Not from your book. Actually in your book nothing is there. Actually it's not clear about methods or something like that. Don't go through that. So I have made you write many questions on least cost method, and so you people were missed. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. 5. So note down this, you both, if you have not written. So this is demand. Actually this is a type of balanced question, okay. Balanced question का मतलब क्या है, मतलब ये demand और supply, if we add it, if we make add, so we need to get the same numbers. So add this and add this, पहला add this 40 110 110 140 plus 140 180. So this is 180, the demand is 180, so the supply also you need to get 180. If not, the question is unbalanced, okay. So those are equal, right? So now this question is balanced. If the question is unbalanced, So we need to introduce a dummy matrix with the difference what we are getting. How much the difference is getting between the demand and supply. So is it column wise or row wise, we need to check, and we need to introduce a dummy matrix. Okay. If suppose here it is 30, let us think it is 30, so we need 10 more again to satisfy. So now here we need to add another matrix, so we make these values as 0 0 and we put here 10. Okay. That is called dummy matrix. So now tell me Vogel's approximation method, ma. So tell me now P1 क्या है? So 5 minus 4 1 and 6 minus 1 it's 5 and 4 minus 1 3. So next 6 minus 1 5. So 7 minus 1 6. So 6 minus 5 1, 6 minus 4 2, 1 minus 4 3, 1 minus 8 it's 7. Okay, which one is the bigger number? 7, right? So 7 में कौन सा least number है? 1. So we need to take here. So how many units are required for F3? No, here we need to take the higher number, but from that we need to take the least number. This is Vogel's approximation method. Okay, so we need to take the least number now. So F3 कितना units required था? 30 units. Now कितना है W1 में? Write this as W1, W2, 3, 4 and 5. So W1 में कितना है? 40 units है. So now it is satisfied. So make it this 0 and remaining 10 units are there. So this got 0. So this is fully satisfied. So now make cross that. So next P2, tell me. P2 same 1, this is also 5, this is nothing, this is 5. And now 8 minus 10 2, 1 minus 4 3, 6 minus 6 0, 6 minus 5 1 and 8. So now which one is the bigger number? 8. So 8 में कौन सा लीस्ट नंबर है? यहाँ. और W5 में 40 यूनिट्स है, बट लेकिन F4 को 50 यूनिट्स चाहिए. अभी we'll take 40 and make that 0 and remaining 10 units. So it got 0, so we'll cross it. So next P3 का 1, so 1, right? So it's 5 nil and 9 minus 6 3 nil 1 0 3 8 minus 2. So is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? Clear? 6 minus 6 0, right? Which one? Huh? Which one? Which one? This one only. 6 is the least number, and the next least number is also 6 we have. So 6 minus 6 0, right? When both the numbers are same and they are the least among the other numbers, so we'll subtract that only, you know. So 6 minus 6 is 0. We have to check the first least number is 6, so the next one also 6, so it's 0. So tell me which one is the higher number among 5, right? So 5 में कौन सा least number है? 1. So here 20 units are required for W2. We have 45, yes, 45. So still how many units? 25 units are there. So this make it 0 and cross down. Okay. Next tell me 9 minus 5 4, 6 minus 6 0 nil and 3. Here 1 and sorry, here nothing is there. 1 0, here 2. So which one is a higher number? 4. So कितना units चाहिए? So least number is the 5. So 30 units. It can give only 30 units. So remaining 25 units is there. So next tell me which one is the least number? 9 minus 12. 3 and 6 minus 8 minus 6 2. Next 10 minus 6 4. So next here it's nil, so this one also nil, and 6 minus 6 0, nil, 8 minus 10 2. So 4 is the higher number. So which one is the least? Here it needed 50 but we have only 10 units, so we will take this 10 units and make it 0 and cross down this, and here still remaining 40 units. Okay. So the next one, 12 minus 9 3, 8 minus 6 2, so it's nothing, and here like row wise I am writing here 8 minus 12, it's 4, and here nothing, and 9 minus 6 3, nothing. So which one is the higher number? 4, right? So 4 is the P1 में ये वाला W1 higher number है, or will take the least number. So here only 10 units are there, so make it 0, and here still 15 units are needed, so scratched. So still how many units are there? Here we needed 15 units, and here we needed 25 units. So write down here the remaining units, 25 and 15. So 25 plus 15, 40, right? So 0. Okay, clear है? ठीक है, I am erasing. So now is this feasible solution or not, we need to check. So how will you check? M plus, so m plus n minus 1 is equal to number of cells occupied. So m plus n minus 1 is equal to number of cells occupied. Okay, write down this, copy down this, copied this problem. ठीक है, अब ये वाला लिख दो, feasible solution. So m plus n minus 1 मतलब row plus columns, कितना rows है? 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4 5 columns है. 4 plus 5 minus 1 is equal to number of cells occupied. Number of cells 1 2 3, these are the cells occupied, these are the cells not occupied, and these are the cells occupied. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 7 8. So 8 we got. So 4 plus 5 minus 1, it is 8. So 8 is equal to 8. So this is the feasible solution now. Okay. So the cost, total cost we need to do. How you will do the total cost? So 9 into 25 and 5 into 30, like this. So we need to total that. Okay. Am I rising? So chalo let us do the next question. So there are 3 steps in the transportation. First step is, write down, first step is basic solution. Steps in transportation. First step is, to do basic solution. Next one, second step, write down second step, to check the feasibility, to check the or to test the feasibility of the solution obtained, to check or to test the feasibility of the solution obtained, and next optimality, third one optimality. So now we have did till basic solution. Okay, that P1 P2, that one is a basic solution, and we have did feasibility test also, and now we'll know optimality. What is optimality? Okay, so write down the question. Three rows and 4 columns make the matrix. 1 2 3. Okay, So 20, 40, 40, 0, 80, 120, 80, 0, and 0. So already in the question they have done the feasibility test till feasibility test, मतलब क्वेश्चन में ऑलरेडी बेसिक सॉल्यूशन निकाल दिया और feasibility टेस्ट भी किया है. If we want we can do the feasibility test. Okay, is that the question is right or wrong? Okay, we need to do feasibility test. So this is the question. So note down this question everyone, online and offline. So now feasibility test. So m plus n minus 1 is equal to number of cells occupied. Okay, so m plus n how much? 3 plus 4 minus 1 is equal to, so the number of cells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 minus 1 is 6, right? So 6 is equal to 6, the question is right. So it is feasible, so the question is right. Okay, now we need to do optimality test. Before doing that, write down now. Here write down the solution is feasible. So in exam you need to write everything. Okay, so write down the test of optimality. Test of optimality, put the heading test of optimality. After this is a feasibility test, then after test of optimality. Online, test of optimality. The solution obtained is optimal when all delta ij is more than or equal to 0. So delta ij is more than or equal to 0. Calculate uj comma vj. This is uj comma vj for all allocated cells with the help of relation. All allocated cells with the help of relation Cij is equal to ui plus vj. ui plus vj. Also calculate the delta ij for all unallocated cells with the help of relation. Also calculate delta ij for all the unallocated cells, with the help of relation delta ij is equal to Cij, delta ij is equal to Cij that is equal to ui plus vj, where C is equal to cost and I is equal to row and j is equal to column. Okay, C is the cost, I is the row and j is the column. Okay, finished. Can I erase this part? So now we'll do the optimality test. So now what he is telling, we need to find optimality solution for all the allocated and unallocated cells. He have given a formula. So now let us treat. So we need to take, while doing the optimality test, so we need to choose any row from this, any row or column, make it as 0. Okay, so we can make anything as 0. So we will take this one as 0 because it has many number of occupied cells. So we'll get the answer very soon. So okay, so we made this as 0, this column as 0. So now tell me 40 minus 0 is equal to 40, right? 40 minus 0. Next 120 minus 0, and next 80 minus 0. Clear? Now is this okay? So next tell me how we will take this one. So here 0 minus 120. So 0 minus 120 is minus 120. Okay, here. So next one, here you will get 40 minus 80. 40 minus 80 कितना है? Minus 40. Next here, so 40 and minus 40, 0. Okay, now is this clear everyone? Online, tell me, is this clear or not?
मैम लास्ट वन क्या बोले?
या इसमें ये वाला, this one.
हाँ हाँ मैम.
So this 40 minus 40, 0, right?
Okay, okay.
Okay. So you can take anything as 0, any row or any column as 0, but while taking the value of the column or row as 0, look at that number of cells were occupied from that column or row. Okay, so here the all the column has occupied the number of cells, so that's why I made it 0, so we'll get a solution very easily. Okay. So now what the formula they are telling us? Wij, sorry, delta Ij is equal to Uij plus delta Ij is equal to Cij minus Uij plus Vij. So correct this as minus, not is equal to. I have written is equal to, this is minus. Okay. So we have to convert all the unallocated cells, not the allocated cells. Unallocated cells को इस formula में convert करना. अभी tell what is the Cij? This is the cost, right? Unallocated cell का. So what is this number? We'll take as A1, A2, A3 and B1, B2, B3 and B4. So this is A1 and B1, right? So we'll take a delta 1, 1. So that is equal to Cij is the cost. So minus, so Uij plus Vij. So what is the Uij? Huh? What happened? What is the Uij? Tell me, Uij. So that is the Uij, right? 40. This is the, like this is, rows are denoted as I and J's are denoted as column, right? Okay. So row का value कितना है? 40. So this is plus and here we got minus 40. Clear? So next unallocated cell कौन सा है? ये वाला. So we'll take as 1, 4, A1 and B4, right? So we'll take as 1, 4. So what's the value? 0 minus 40. So plus minus 120. Okay. So the next unallocated cell is 2, 1. So 80 minus 120 plus minus 40. So next unallocated cell is A 2 3. So next here what's the 80 minus of 120. So everyone from online, is that clear or not? Tell me. If you are not clear, tell me. I will explain once again. So next one, delta delta कितना है number अभी? B A33 A3 and B3. So that is equal to 120 minus कितना है 80 plus 0. Next one 0 A4 A3 B4. So 0 minus of 80 plus minus of 120. Okay, next all the unallocated cells are taken or not? How many unallocated cells are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have done everything. So tell me the values of this fastly. What will be the value? Here minus 40 and plus 40 will get cancelled. So 20. Next here plus 40 minus 120. No. Here already it has minus, right? So minus 40 and minus 1. Hmm. 40 minus 120 कितना है? 80. 80 minus into minus plus it will get, right? We'll get minus 80. But here minus already there. Minus into that minus you will get plus. So next tell me. If not put it plus minus plus into minus you will get minus only now. So make it as minus if not. If it is confusing. So 120 minus 40 80. It is plus 80, so it is 0. So here minus 40 and here कितना है 40. This one 80 minus 120 it is minus 40. So minus into minus it will become plus 40. So is there any negative value? Yes. So we have a negative value here, right? So this negative value denotes that our solution is not optimal. So 120 plus 0 it will become 120 and 80 minus 120 it is minus 40, right? Here. How? No, not minus 80, it's 80 only. So 40 minus 120 कितना है? You will get minus 80, right? So this minus and this minus it will get plus, right? Because it is bracket is closed. So now the value in this is minus 80. So बाहर में और एक minus था. So minus into minus it will become plus. Okay. So we have a negative value. So our solution is not optimal. Write down this. I will explain. We'll continue.
मैम
हाँ यार tell me.
मैं फिर से समझा दी वैल्यू सब कितने आए समझ में नहीं आया.
क्या समझ में नहीं आया? I need to explain once again. From where you didn't get?
मैम डेल्टा IJ equals CJ वहाँ से.
So this one. So
Yes,
actually
ma'am.
this formula is for, I have already made you to write. So this formula is for unallocated cells. So unallocated cell कौन सा है? ये वाला और ये वाला, ये और ये. This one, right? 6 unallocated cells are there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we'll take this 20. So this double one, why I have written what like that? So A1 and B1. So I was writing this 1 and 1 as this here, delta 1 1. इसका वैल्यू है ना A1 में फर्स्ट वन है ना B1 में फर्स्ट वन है ना ये वैल्यू 20 वैल्यू. So that's why I have writing 1 and 1. So let us take that Cj is nothing but the cost 20 minus Uij plus Vij. मतलब Uij कौन सा है? ये वाला 40 plus and here कितना है Vij minus 40. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
this 40 and this 40. So the next value is 0 and the value is a1 and b4. So I have written and 1 and 4 bus 1 4. So 0 minus 0 कितना है अभी वाले 40 40 plus and made bracket and minus 140. You can if not you can write minus 120 also. So plus into minus, it's always minus, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Clear? Can I erase it?
Yes, ma'am.
So now the solution what we have did is not optimal. So now what we need to do? We need to make the matrix as, so we need to do some changes in the matrix. So what the changes are required? So let us see. So this is 40, right? कितना है? हाँ ठीक है, ये वाला erase करेंगे. So we need to now, what we need to do, write down degeneracy is required. Degeneracy is required. Write down degeneracy is required. So degeneracy का मतलब क्या है?
मैम डी क्या बोले?
Degeneracy, DEGENERENCY, degeneracy. Degeneracy is required. So degeneracy का मतलब ये मैट्रिक्स अब आपको दिखाई दे रहे हैं ना, अभी ये मैट्रिक्स में हम कुछ चेंजेस करना है. कैसे चेंजेस? अब हमारा सॉल्यूशन तो ऑप्टिमल नहीं है, सो इसको ऑप्टिमल बनाने में हम तो कुछ चेंजेस करना ही पड़ेगा. सो degeneracy is nothing but we need to change the values in this matrix. So how we need to change the matrix values? मतलब अभी हम degeneracy will do like this in square shape. Okay, the 3 cells must be occupied and 1 cell should be empty. So we can take degeneracy as like this, or if not like this. So there are only 2 ways. Okay, we have only 2 options. 3 cells need to be occupied and 1 cell need to be empty. So how many options are there in this matrix? Only 2 options, right? So look at this, we can make one degeneracy, or if not we have this option or this option. So now we will take this option. Okay, we will take firstly as this option. So tell me values A2 का कितना? This is 124, this is 144 and this is 10, right? So okay, we will make, so we will go like this. Okay, this empty value what is there we will put as plus. Okay, now this will plus, so this will become minus, right? So if this is minus, this will become plus, then after it will become minus. Okay, so now we need to do add or subtraction according to this. So now here what we have, 124 plus 70 कितना है? So if not do like this, कितना है? So we need to make another matrix. So 20, 40, 40, 0, 8, what is this? 20, 120 or 20? 120. So this is 120 and 80 and 0 and 40. So 80, so 120 and 0. So here tell me if like will in clockwise will go 82. So we need to add here. So we'll get 82 here. Okay. Clear everyone? When 82 is subtracted from here, it is minus value, right? Subtract this from here. minus 42. It's only 42. So 42. So next add that 42 to 70. 1 1 2 क्या है 1 हाँ 1 1 2 हाँ no next so do like this. If not 82 plus 70 कितना है हाँ 152 minus 124 28. अच्छा अच्छा ओके ओके so I will explain clearly. So okay, now we need to take this 82 from the minus value. We need to take this 82. So we need to rotate this one, this number only, okay, not adding or subtracting. This number should be added, subtracted, again subtracted. This 82 number. So because it has a negative value, we will taking from this clockwise, sorry, anti-clockwise. So we clockwise only, no, clockwise. So we will take this 82 and we will rotate this. So tell me 82 when added here, you will get 82. So next if 82 is subtracted from here, कितना है 40 42. So 42 and 82 again added here, 70 को add करने से कितना है 152. So again 82 when subtracted from that 0. Okay, 0 मतलब कुछ नहीं है वहाँ. Okay, this is the degeneracy we made. So we'll do the solution again. We'll check once again, is that getting now our solution is will get optimal or not. Okay, now the same process we need to make the 0. We will make it as 0. Sorry, make this as 0 because it has a higher number of cells. So we'll make the same as 0. So tell me 40, 120 and 80. So tell me the values 40 minus 80 minus 40. So here 120 minus 80 minus 40 0. So 120, right? Okay. We need to make the degeneracy when we are not getting the optimal solution. We need, this is the only extra thing we need to make, then the process will be same process we need to do. Again we need to do the delta ij values. So okay, is equal to Cij minus Uij plus Vij. Okay. So tell me what are the unoccupied cells. Delta 1 1 is equal to 20 minus कितना है 40 minus 40. Okay, I am directly taking minus into plus minus. So next one delta 1 1 3 is equal to 40 minus 40 minus 40. Here this 40 and this 40. So next delta 14 is equal to 0 minus 40 minus 120. Okay. So next, is this a value 8 or 80? This one 8 or 80? 80, I think 80, 80 right? Okay. So next 80 minus 120 minus 0, sorry, plus 0. So next delta, this is 2 1, next delta 3 3 and delta 3 4 we need to do. So 120. So everyone clear or not? Huh? So here 0 minus 80 minus 120. So tell me the values. So here 40 minus 40 is 0. So you will get 20. Here also 40 minus 40 is 0. You will get 40. So here 40 minus 120 minus 80, minus and minus it will become plus 80, and here 120 minus 80, हाँ 40, कौन सा 40 है, minus 40 right. So next 80 minus 40 it is 40 and 120 minus 40 it is 80. So 80 minus 40 minus 40 minus and minus plus. So still any negative thing? Yes. So next we need to फिर से again we need to do the degeneracy again. Again we need to do the degeneracy. Okay. Again we need to calculate the same thing. So do it now. So tell me, are you getting any मतलब पॉजिटिव फिगर आया कि नहीं, ये बता दो मुझे करके. Sorry, this will become plus 40 right. No, minus 40. It's minus 40 only. So again degeneracy, do it. Again degeneracy. This is 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 2 1 80. Minus, actually this is plus value only. Actually here we have missed it, it's not 0. This 2 1 का value देखो,
minus 40 होगा मैम वो.
हाँ, this is not 0, it's 40. You are not telling only, not looking at the question or what. So here minus 40 you will get right. Here 2 1 80 80 minus of 120 minus 40. So we will get 80 minus 80 and plus 80, it will get 0. So the values are positive, so our solution is correct only. Only one calculation you are, if you are not done calculation perfectly, see, again you need to do the full solution, right? So here you need to get all the values of Dij should be positive, okay? It may be 0, but it should be positive values, no negative value should get. So now this is the optimal solution, okay? No need to do. So what's the time? Okay, is that clear? So write down the question. I will give one question, do it as a homework. If not, we'll do now. We'll do one question. Is that clear or not? Is there any confusion? I will explain one question again. One more question. We'll do it. Ten, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7. So 12, 12 and 15. Okay. So this is 40 and this is 10 and this is 50 and 70. Okay. Now this is the question, note it online, note it. समझ में नहीं आ रही है क्या क्लास ऑनलाइन को? आर यू गेटिंग और नॉट?
मैम आ गया समझ में.
So why people are not joining the class? If you don't get asked me, I will tell you once again. But be in the class. So we need to check the feasibility. Okay, feasibility m plus n minus 1 is equal to the number of cells occupied. Okay, so m plus n कितना है? 3 plus 3 minus 1 कितना है? Number of cells occupied is 4. 4. So here, so this solution is not feasible. So we need to make it feasible. Solution not feasible, write down. Solution is not feasible. Okay. So now write down degeneracy is required. Degeneracy is required and उसके नीचे में लिख दो dummy allocation on lowest cost. Dummy allocation on lowest cost. Okay. So write hint as E shall be considered 0 for all the computation. E shall be considered 0 for all the computation. If we want the best allocation, then E should be positive and an allocated cell should also be positive. E should be positive. If we want, E shall be considered 0 for all the computation, and if we want the best allocation, then E should be positive and unallocated cells should also be positive. So we need to, now the solution is not optimal, right? So now we will, what we'll do? So we will allocate, dummy allocation we will do on the lowest cost. So here the lowest cost is what? 6, right? So now we'll, let us take this as E, dummy allocation. Okay, when the matrix C is not balanced, we will make the dummy allocation of matrix, right? So when the question is unbalanced, so like that only, now the question is not feasible. So we need to make the dummy allocation of a number called E. So now this E should always be what? So positive. So ये positive है, मतलब ये क्या होगा? Negative. So when this is negative, this will become positive, right? Degeneracy में क्या करेगा? Same like degeneracy, but here now we need to allocate one more cell, right? Because the number of cells are only 4, occupied cells are 4. So to make it 5, we are taking the least cost as E. So we are making the least cost, which is the least cost among this matrix, we are making this as E, that is we are making a dummy allocation. So when this E becomes, this E value should always be positive. So here the value is nothing, so we need to make the value as positive, right? So we are putting this positive, negative, positive and this negative. Okay. So now write down again the matrix, write down the matrix again, write down the matrix again and do that. I will write here only. So this E will be okay. So now the among the allocated cells, which one is the least number we have? We have 50 and we have 10, right? So which one is the least one? 10. So add this 10 here. So less that 10 from 50, it's become 40. So again add that 10 here. So again minus the 10, so it will become 0. So now this matrix is unoccupied, becomes unoccupied. Okay, clear? Clear? Okay, clear? Okay. सो मिनिमम नेगेटिव वैल्यू कौन सा है? अभी हमारा मैट्रिक्स में 10 है ना, सो 10 को रोटेट करना है. अभी प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन में द सेम वी हैव डिड. सो नेगेटिव मिनिमम वैल्यू कौन सा है? उसमें 82 था. सो इसीलिए लुक एट दैट वंस अगेन, गो टू द क्वेश्चन. सो द 82 विल बी the least and it is a negative and it is the minimum cost in negative. 70 is also less, but it is positive, right? So that's why we took 82. So we have to rotate, if not write down there, rotate the negative least value among the number of cells occupied. Among the, we need to rotate the minimum negative value among the number of cells occupied. Okay. So now here the 10 has the negative value, so we have rotated that. So now we will do this matrix. Okay. Do it fast, make that 0, anything, any column or row, make as 0 and do that fastly. So these are having the in this row the everything is occupied, so I will make this as 0. So 15 minus 0, 15, 12, 12. So 10 minus 12, 2 minus 2. So here 6 minus 12 is minus 6. Okay. So tell me the delta values. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2 is equal to 40 minus 2 minus 2 plus so minus 2 plus 12. So delta 1 3 is equal to 50 minus 2 plus 15. So delta 2 1 is equal to 5 minus 6 plus 12. So delta 2 3 is equal to 7 minus 6 plus 15. Okay, so the number of cells are occupied as 4, right? So now feasible solution we got, because 3 plus 3 minus 1 is 5 and the number of cells occupied is also 5. Okay, so that's why we are doing the optimality test. Okay, first when the question is not feasible, we need to make it feasible by by introducing a dummy cell as E. So then after we need to do this optimality. Okay. So what's the values? So it's 10, 10 minus 40, 30. So 13, 50 minus 13, 37. So 6 minus 6 minus plus 11. So 6 plus 15, 9 minus 9 plus minus into minus plus 9 plus 7, it is 16. Okay. So have we taken everything perfect, right or wrong? Once check that. So 40 and 50.
मैम डेल्टा 21 -1 होगा क्या?
-1 होगा. अच्छा, हाँ. 23 also will be, yes, -1 and this one -3, only 3 plus 3.
मैम -3
-2 or 3?
Two.
2 or 3? 2, right?
Yes मैम.
So -2. So now we got negative values. So make degeneracy now. Degeneracy abhi. We have to do degeneracy. So write down the matrix. So 10, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7, 12, 12, 15. do it degeneracy again. So tell me the matrix values what you got. You can take from here like this. Okay. So now this always will be positive, negative, positive and negative. So the negative least cost is 10, rotate that. Negative value is 10, so rotate it. And tell me the Dij values, did you got positive or negative? So do that. Okay. So we'll end the class here. The solution is not optimal, we need to make it optimal. Okay, so all the Dij value should be, we need to get positive. Till that we need to solve the question.